If you owned a Ferrari, would you put diesel fuel in it? You wouldn't. We both know you wouldn't. Hey there, Coach Devin here. So somebody asked me this morning, Devin, what are the things you wish you knew when you first started in fitness that would have helped you along the way? And you know what, I thought, that's a very good question, because there's a lot of things I wish I'd done differently. There's no question about that. There's a ton of things that I could have done differently that probably would have been good for me, got some better gains, I wouldn't have wasted so much time. So I wrote down 4. That's the right side. I wrote down 4 of them, and we're gonna talk about the 4 things that I wish I had done differently at the beginning. So if you're starting fitness or you're a fitness person, you're interested in fitness, these are 4 things you should work on, because you know what, there are things that I was bad at the beginning. Before we get going, hit that like down below, hit that heart, please subscribe to this channel, and hit that bell on the other side. The reason I make these videos is I've been a fitness professional now for 28 years. It's been a while, and I make these videos in hopes that I can help other people sift through the baloney and the garbage and all the other things out there about health and fitness. There's a ton of those things out there, and I want to give good, honest, scientific, real information from someone who's actually a professional trainer, which is what I am. So please share this with your friends on Facebook. It would really help. And if you like and subscribe, hit that. It helps with the algorithm. If you have a question or you have an idea of something you wish you did differently, write it up down below, because I'd love to hear them too, because I'm sure we can put together a good comprehensive list together. All right. Number 1 on my list, and this is the one that, you know what, I still struggle with a little bit today. I'll be honest with it, I still struggle with it a little, is this one. Working harder and killing yourself, just grinding away like crazy, is not the best answer. Now, before you say, Devin, no, I see all these people and they're sweating their asses off in the gym and they're busting and they're working so hard. It's got to be the answer. Harder and tougher and stronger and go is the answer. It really isn't. Your body can handle a lot. It really can. It can handle a ton of stress, and the stress is really the stimulus to help you get in better shape. But more is not always better. When I was younger, and really, it's a challenge for me in all times. I love exercise. I love to work out, and I want to work out. I would do more and more every day. Like, if I do 10 sets one day, then 12 sets the next day, then 14 sets, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. I'll do it all day long. That's just how I am. It doesn't work. It's a bad idea. It's never going to be a good way to get more fit. When people are going like the whole hashtag no days off, that's somebody who's stupid. Frankly, it just is, because you need to rest. Your body needs some break. You don't need more and more. Adding sets, adding reps, just grinding down and killing yourself, it's not the way to win. I learned that the hard way. I have tried to communicate that to clients over the years, but it is a challenge, because everybody loves the idea of just busting their ass and working really hard. I love it too. It's super cool. It's fun. I love to be soaked in sweat and be like, I really went at that. But it's not the way to get fit. It's not the way to get the best bang for your time or your buck or whatever you want to do. Anybody can make you sweat. Only so many people can make you better. And I like to say, I say all the time, I stand by my record. But one thing I'm good at helping you get fitter than you are right now, lose body fat, get to the shape you want. That's what I'm good at. Body transformation, I know that stuff. And I can tell you right now, if you're in the body transformation wheelhouse, or really anything to do with fitness, more is not the answer. It just isn't. Don't do it. Be smart. Don't be me. Don't be this guy, because it wasn't the way to do it. And you know what? Extra all the time is a dead end street. All right, number 2, and this is this one I like to say to people all the time: eat like you care. Eat like you care. So what I mean by that is eat like you care about your body. Lots of people, they work out hard, or maybe they don't work out at all. But let's say the person works out hard, but they eat whatever the heck they want. And I've heard that from so many people who say to me, Devin, I work out so I can eat whatever I want. And I'm like, it's not the way it works. It's not the way it works. Listen, it's great if you exercise. You should exercise. And should you have some treats? 100%. I'm never going to tell you can't have treats. I have pizza every Friday night with my kids. I've told this story many times. I have pizza every Friday with my kids. We eat chips. We watch movies. I've been doing it for 18 years. My son's almost 20 now. I do that because to me, that's family time. I love it. It's my favorite. I look forward to Fridays every single week. Every week I look forward to Fridays and doing that. It's one of my favorite things of the week because it's time with my family, and I love that. I love my kids. I love my wife. It's an awesome way to do things. I'm never going to give that up. But the rest of the week, for the most part, I eat like I care. When I say eat like I care, I mean I care about my body. I care about putting the right fuel in. Think of it this way. If you owned a Ferrari, you wouldn't put diesel fuel in it, would you? Like, just think about that for a second. If you owned a Ferrari, would you put diesel fuel in it? You wouldn't. We both know you wouldn't. And the reason you wouldn't is because the car is not built for that. You're going to put the best gas in it possible because it's a Ferrari. It's super expensive. Well, you know what? Treat your body like a Ferrari. You get one of them. If you can afford a Ferrari or a Jeep or whatever you can afford you're driving, you know what? You could replace that, and you will replace that, but you can't replace your body. You can't get a new one. It's not possible. So since you can't get a new body, take care of the one you have. Give a damn about the one you have. So that means when I say eat like you care about your body. Eat like you care about your health. Pay attention to it. 80% of the time, eat healthy, nutritious food. Your body will thank you. You'll be very happy with the result you get. But if you eat like you don't care because it's just a big party and you're like, who gives a damn, your body will not last and you will die young. I'm sorry, those are the facts. If you eat like you don't care, you will die young, your body won't last. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. All right, number 3. One I'm not great at, but I'm getting better at, sleep. Listen, I went through a period, I got divorced, I had owned a business. I owned this gym. I didn't own a different business. It was this one. I owned a gym. It's still fairly new. The gym had been open for a year. I was working a ton, which probably, was part of the divorce, the amount I was working. So I'm working like a dog, and you know what? I'm only seeing my kids some. At the time, I didn't have them, 50-50. So because of that, I was working like a lunatic, and that meant I didn't sleep much. I'd get home at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. I'd be up till like 11 or 12. I'd turn around and get up at 4:30 in the morning, back to work because I've got class at 6. It was bad. It was bad. And you know what? It was very hard on my body. It was a stupid thing to do. I don't know why it seemed like a good idea, but I did do it. I am getting better, slowly, but I'm getting better at sleeping more. I can tell you, you will get results from sleeping. How do you get results from sleeping? Because people are like, I want to work hard, Dev. I get you want to work hard, but the exercise is just the impetus, right? That's the stimulus to get you fit. You break down your muscle, you stress out your body, then you eat well, eat like you care, and then you sleep, and then your body heals and you get more fit. That's how this works. You need to sleep to get more fit. Period. End of discussion. There's no middle ground. There's no I don't need to sleep. If you're watching The Rock online and you're like, well, The Rock doesn't sleep, Devin. I would hazard a guess The Rock does sleep, and he's just got a good social media presence. Just a thought, because you know what? Your body doesn't last well. I mean, one of the things they do in torture is take away sleep from you. If that's something that's a torture device, don't do it yourself. Don't be stupid. I had a guy one time that I trained, and he just basically cut down his sleep like 2 or 3 hours a day and took a whole bunch of caffeine and stuff like that, and worked like a crazy person, made a bunch of money, and then I had a heart attack. It happens. So you know what? You have to sleep. If you want to be fit, you have to sleep. Period. End of discussion. There's no other options. Sleep. I wish I'd done that one. I didn't do it very well for a while, but I'm working on it. I'm still trying to get better at it. Last but certainly not least, and I touched on this a little bit earlier on number 1, but this is number 4. Take days off. That whole hashtag, no days off. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. It is marketing, it is Instagram crap, it is whatever you want to call it, but it is not real. It's not something that actually works. The whole no days off, or you see like people are CrossFit athletes sometimes and they're like working hard all week, my Sunday 5K recovery run. And I'm like, all right, I understand. For somebody who's very, very fit, 5K isn't a big deal, but you don't go for a 5K recovery run. A recovery stretch? Sure. A recovery yoga session? Sure. Okay, that makes sense to me. A recovery lie on the couch and do nothing? Yeah, probably better. Here's the deal. You need to stress your body to get more fit, but you also need to let your body rest. Part of resting is having days off. Listen, the fittest athletes in the world, aesthetically speaking, are bodybuilders, bikini models, figure competitors. Those are the ones, right? They're the leanest. That's what a lot of people want to look like or look close to that. What do? They have days off. They sleep, they exercise, they eat well, and they have days off. I'm not lying about this. You need to have days off. Down days doesn't mean recovery run, doesn't mean a recovery weightlifting session, doesn't mean a recovery, I don't know what, hopscotch competition, whatever it happens to be. You need days off. Take a day off. Relax. Lie on the couch. Don't do a lot. Just relax. Let your body heal. Your body needs to heal. It's tied just like the sleep. It's tied in there. You need downtime. If you're not taking downtime, you are going to get less fit. Period. End of discussion. Sorry, it's the same as sleep. If you're not sleeping, you're getting less fit every day. And maybe you're going to have a heart attack like my client did. Nobody wants that, right? So those are the 4 things that I wish I did differently when it comes to health and fitness. When I started, and I wish I knew those things. I wish I did those things. I wasn't such a knucklehead and I had made some dumb mistakes. I don't know. What are yours? What are the ones that you would like to do? Write them up down below. I'd love to hear from you. Have yourself an amazing day, everybody. Don't do dumb things like I did, and don't fight the awesome.